Hello, it's Tammy, and we are going to be going over the expenses spent out this week, as well as my Etsy, how much I've paid towards Etsy, and how much I've gotten paid from Etsy. So we'll get right into it. So I'm going to start with, I am going to change up how I do some of my cash stuffings, because I name them cash stuffings because it is where I'm like budgeting out my paycheck. But as far as cash going into specific envelopes, I don't have that, and I really want that form of cash stuffing. And you know, the last few times that I've posted a cash stuffing video, it's pretty much been a budget with me video. And yes, I'll have some cash, but it won't actually get stuffed anywhere. So what I've done is I have changed up my wallet. So we'll look in here, and I have some change in here I need to put away. But pretty much I use this wallet for the bills I paid in cash. But since I am mainly getting cash now, I am going to start asking for all cash, and I will take it into the bank. If you don't know, if you've not watched my videos, I typically get 20s. So we are going to have to figure out a way. I thought about just going to the bank with like $100 of the cash, starting to do my videos on a Thursday instead of Wednesday whenever I get the money in the 20s, just so I can get some lower dominations, so we're not putting so much in the bank that's not, that's not assigned to anything. So first thing I did here, I could not find the little stickers. I thought I had extra from whenever I bought this, but I couldn't find them anywhere, and it looks so horrific. I had to white out and everything. But what we have here is we're going to be doing rent, and I'm going to put my laminated trackers. Actually, no, I'm not going to put my laminated trackers in here, because I'm just going to keep up with it with my budget binder, my budget planner, I believe. I may change that, but for right now, we have rent, we have child support, we have insurance and phone. This is for vehicle insurance, life insurance, and my phone bill. We have groceries, expenses. Expenses has $20 in it right now. This used to be in my home envelope whenever I had my expenses in different categories. Now it's all going to be into one. That $20 is reserved for the 2 8x10 picture frames that I need to get for the boys' school pictures. And then gas is going to be one of them. Mainly this right here. Groceries, expense, and gas. All three of these are going to go in the bank and onto a credit card, because I use Walmart for all of these things. So I'm going to be cash stuffing the cash in here to pay on the credit card, and my plan is that if I have any rollover still left in the bank, I'm going to put it towards a balance. My credit score actually went down 78 points. If you have watched the last few videos, I did not pay off a credit card that my mother had used. It had a 316 balance on it. She gave me 320 to pay it off, but because we've been negative in income every month, I decided to use that income towards bills to try to stop increasing the balance on the credit cards. And yes, that helped. That definitely helped with not adding more to it, but now my credit score is being affected, and I know it's just short term, that I will be able to pay this up and we will get back on the right track. Currently, I'm not working right now, so I can't use my credit for anything anyway. So I'm just trying to look at it that way. I do know credit is very huge and big, and I'm so glad that I was able to get from it was low 600s whenever Chris had his surgery last year, whenever I had to rack up all the credit card debt to just pay the bills, to just pay the rent. And it was a 740, and then it went down 78 points. So, yeah, it's sad, but it's still not horrible, and it is definitely a situation I know I can get out of. But these 4 I left the same because these are the ones that I would typically pay in cash anyway. If I end up paying them online, I'll just put it in the bank, pay it out of my bank account. It's not that big of a deal. Then we have credit card payments and subscriptions. So, for my credit card payments, what I want to be throwing towards that a month, did I even figure that up? It's going to be 180 or 280 pretty much. I have this kind of cheat sheet right here. I just didn't have it opened. But for Credit One, that's $9. For Capital One, I want to put $100 towards it. Right now, it's at 200 and something. That was the card that my mother used. Walmart, I want to put 100 towards it. Plus, you know, extra money is going to go towards it whenever I actually use the card. The reason I'm going to continue using the card is for the reward points, because I do cash in the reward points to go directly towards the bill. And then Amazon's going to get 65. That one's under 300 as well. And then subscriptions, a total is 70 a month for subscriptions. So I'm going to start stuffing the subscriptions as in one bill instead of $9 here, $22 here. So we're going to be doing our budgeting a little differently. And let's get to the actual expenses. And it's finally October, which we've already been working in October anyway, working on this, the budgeting for October. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight the ones that I already have paid up. I did buy groceries today. These 2 are highlighted because I already got gas, and I did put that $40 in there for gas. I got $38 instead of the $40, and then Chris bought the diapers. I did not have to worry about the diapers. So, oh, and then that one's taken care of too. All right. So, I still haven't put what we paid for in groceries down yet. So today, oh, it's October, and I just said that too. It was $116, and this is cash. So I'm going to put cash right here just so I know. We do have an increase in food stamps coming, and I do make low enough income, and I report everything. It is low enough with all the debt that I have that I receive food stamps, I receive HUD assistance. That's why I'm even able to afford this. You know, afford any food, any electric. You know, I would definitely be struggling. And it's not that... We just have so much debt, and that's what I'm really trying to work towards this next coming year, is to get this debt and to stop getting in debt. We had to because of Chris having his elbow surgery, and then his work not paying him, and as well as our van transmission going out. It's just been a constant. But I am hopeful that it's going to change. I'm no longer working now. That's another big thing. So I was working before as a waitress. I was making good, but I was also paying out almost $900 out of my income. But now that I'm no longer working, I'm getting paid $400, the equivalent of $400. But out of that $900, the other $500 was my mother's bills that I used to pay towards babysitting. For her to babysit for me. Now the $400 goes to me for babysitting my nephew. I don't know if that makes any sense. If you've been here, you know what I'm trying to explain. But, yeah, it's just going to be a work in progress. We're still trying to figure out the budget. And hopefully we can finally come up with something that's going to work and, you know, keep us on it. But I went ahead, I made the payment before I even got gas. So I made the payment. It was $8.75 down to $8.35 on my credit card. I put $38 in gas, so it was $8.74. Then I got groceries. That was $9.90. My credit limit is $1,000. So I made a payment of $120. That is $8.70. And out of this $120, it was budgeted 2 paychecks ago for, it was $200 that I budgeted out for grocery cash expenses. But $30 of that had to be, well, not had to, but whenever I had my band alumni, we used $20 of it for Chris to also go with me. And then there was something else that took $10. So I have $170. So minus that $120, I have $50 sitting in my bank account right now, waiting to go on to a credit card payment. What I'm going to do right here, we'll put 50 rollover. And what I want to do, just because we never know what's going to happen and if we're going to have enough money, I don't want to throw that $50 to the credit card yet. I'm going to leave it in my bank. We're going to try to keep up with the rollover money that's in the bank account, and then at the end of the month, make a big payment. Hopefully it will be big. Maybe it just will be that extra $50, but I just feel like that's the smartest route to go instead of paying and putting on more, putting on more. My Capital One, after paying the $110 that we budgeted out this past week, which was Wednesday, I uploaded the video on Thursday. I also had to double upload that video because the one with the watermark from my video editor, it wasn't getting views, and I assume it was because of the watermark on it. I don't know the terms with YouTube and using watermarked videos that aren't your own watermark, but I just re-uploaded it. I no longer pay the yearly subscription for the Power Director, but I had rewards points that I could cash in to edit videos without the watermark, so that's what I did. I don't know if any of my future ones are going to have it or not, but the second one has had more views than the other, so it worked re-uploading it, and it was also very short. I think that might be another reason, but anywho, we budgeted out $110 that video for this credit card payment, brought it down to $263.19, and we don't have any interest towards that right now. And then Amazon is still at the $269.39. This is the same tracker from last month. I'm just going to keep moving it month to month because I just don't see any reason to waste the paper. And then this next coming week, we are going to be dealing with this and dealing with, you know, paying actual debt and loan payments. Another thing, I posted this on my Instagram. If you're not following me, please go in the description below and I will have my Instagram link. I've found so many new budgeters that way as well. And if you see my shout out that I posted today, I just was going through the line. I didn't have any particular order, but I want to eventually be able to shout out every budgeter that I find on here, just because I feel like it helps. One, with the algorithm, it shows me more budgeters, and I just enjoy watching everybody's unique ways of doing things. So this I had put up on my Instagram, and somebody said put it in the shop because they want to purchase it. I can't put it in the shop yet. I am trying to wait until I have some more subscribers as well. Just feel like it will do better that way. But this is a scratch and save. This is my personal one. It's a rough draft, so I'm thinking I'll have a different sheet right here. And I also want to add some laminated trackers so that I thought about making these front and back instead of having this here. And so you can have those laminated trackers to go into an actual cash binder. and keep up with it that way. So I can just double side these pages. But we have New Year's, we have Valentine's Day, Easter, spring, Mother's Day, and I try to put these in order of holiday, and then in the end it has some extra saving stuff. Summer, Father's Day, Independence Day, another summer, clothing, school, another school, just because I know it's very expensive. And my edited ones, I do have like a range. It'd be like $5 increments from $5 to $30 or whatnot on some of these. Football season, fall, autumn, Thanksgiving, winter, Christmas. I have extra for Christmas and autumn, just because those are my favorites, and just seems like you need more money at those times of years. This one's just for a savings challenge. This one is for medical. I personally don't ever need to spend anything for, like, my insurance covers everything, but for like Tylenol or, you know, bandages, something like that, I figured this would be good for me as well. So I added this in here. This ranges in $10 increments, $10 to $40. And the reason I'm not putting this on my Etsy yet is I need to figure out shipping costs, as well as buy some more scratch off stickers. Hello, honey. Got a birthday one, and I don't know if I want to just keep it with the one birthday sheet or add a couple more, but all of this is for a low income. Sorry, Blame was in here. All right, car maintenance. If you know, I have the worst luck in cars. Chris does as well. His is broken down. Mine has a check engine light right now. It needs an oil change. So we need to be getting to this soon. Right now we haven't had any extra, but we'll get there. Home savings. Another home savings. This can be for whatever you'd like. Maybe you need a new lawnmower. Maybe you need a new refrigerator. Maybe it's for a down payment on a house. You know, just do whatever you like with what fits what you need. I have also been thinking about adding some more as well, especially since it's going to be front and back. I'm not sure yet. It takes about 200 stickers. The stickers are only a cent a piece, but you know, it adds up. And another thing is, every time I've searched how much shipping would cost for something like this, it's saying $20. And if the cost to make it is $10 and then the shipping is $20, I'd have to charge $30 and I still wouldn't make a profit. So I am thinking I'm just gonna have to go into a place and actually see what can work for me. So this right here, this is my multi-blue wedding and home long terms. This has for Chris's collections. Nowhere near ready to pay that yet, just because he has to have his vehicle fixed first. That's what he says. He wants his vehicle fixed first. This is going to be moved out of this binder. But the rest of these, this home one will go into the high priority, which has Blaine's and emergency fund right now. But all of this, these do have trackers in them as well. This is my little laminated trackers. This is what I want to put with the scratch and save book. But pretty much I have everything estimated how much it's going to cost for a wedding. But if you've been here, we got to find a way to get a home before we get married. That's just one of our goals that we want to reach before we take that route. So we're not going to be messing with that binder for a long time. Here is our, okay, if you see this little brown streak right here, that was an expo marker. I was trying to see if it would actually get this pin off. No, it doesn't. I know it will help with Sharpie sometimes, but yeah, it didn't work for me. Blaine's procedure. This is for his braces that he will be getting next year. Just notice how dirty my fingernails are. I'm so sorry. Goodness, I feel like I apologize over dirty fingernails all the dang time. I wash my hands, guys. The dirt loves my fingernails, and I keep them short too. Keep them short, and I haven't even done anything to make them dirty. I don't understand. Anyway, we have an emergency fund. This is something that I thought about making some extra challenges for. I really want to get into that because, you know, emergencies just keep hitting us all the time. I feel like it hits everybody, but I just feel personally attacked by it. So I do want to eventually get something in there. And then we have the low priority. I need to move these. I was planning on printing off some new fronts right here to put in my envelopes and put some extra envelopes in here for whenever we do the scratchy thing. So, Sunny Day Fund, I thought about rolling this over into the Autumn Fund because we do have an event next weekend that my son's father is going to be at. They have a woodworking business, him and his wife. It's T&E Woodworks. I'm not sure if they do shipping or anything like that. That's why I'm not going to post their stuff, but you might be able to find them on Facebook and talk with them. I'm just not sure. I don't want to promise anything. But they do the craft fair, and this is just in case I want to purchase something. So it will probably be rolled over into an autumn one. So that's the only money we have in here right now. Christmas, we are using change as well as reward points from Fetch, Frisbee, Misplay, and Receipt Hog. So if you don't have any of those, go check the links in my description. I do have links for Receipt Hog and Fetch. The other two, Frisbee does not have any referral program, but it's just like Fetch. You scan your gift card and it will give you points, and then you scan your receipt, it'll give you points for a gift card. That's what I meant to say. And then Misplay, you play games and you also get gift cards for playing certain games, and me and the boys really like that one. Okay, so I did have my Pinterest ads come out of my account this morning. It was $14.50. That was to help get some impressions on my page. It sent people to my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop so far has had 8 sales. I'm very thankful for everybody who has purchased from me. So I have already received my first Etsy deposit. It was 33 cents for, and you know what? The thing with Etsy, I can't find where my, I know where my monthly statement's at, but I don't know about where the deposit thing is at to see. But I had 33 cents deposited. August, I paid out $2.77, and then from there, I earned 33 cents. And here again in September, the total sales were $12.89. Here are all my fees, total fees of $5.08, and marketing for Etsy ads, which I'm probably not going to be using anymore, $2.39. I used these marketing for Pinterest and Etsy just to see if it would get me more. But I'm just going to try to hustle it the old way because I can't just keep spending money that I don't have. So my net profit for September should be $5.49 plus the 33, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. So it's either the $5.49 total or just add 33 cents to it. $5.82 out of that $12.89. So I'm not mad at it. I know I'm just getting started. Everything in my Etsy shop is really cheap. And I also offer coupons. Right now I am having a sale, so please check that out. please take advantage of the sale. It's 25% off 2 items or more. Most of my templates that are in here that are on the individual templates, they're only 75 cents. I do have bundles. I think the most expensive thing I have is $3.50, I'm gonna say, for a bundle of like covers. But yeah, and here, I don't know how much you can see of this, but here's the rewards points I've already racked up. My YouTube, I had 432 subscribers as of, I think, Thursday. So we're getting there. I was thinking about doing physical copies of the Scratch and Save whenever I hit 500 subscribers. So hopefully I will be able to get somewhere. And, you know, I never made it a point whenever I started this YouTube channel to earn money from this. But now that I'm a stay-at-home mom and I have nothing to do, I really don't have anything else other than being a mom to put my energy towards. So here I am. I am going to just try to keep track of uploading often, and hopefully my Etsy shop will pick up. If you haven't, please go check it out. Please follow it because I will eventually have some more things. But I believe that is all that I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, please subscribe. Also, please go check out my community portion on my page because I do have a lot of shout outs on there. And they're really good. Really good people. Just go and follow all of them to just spread the love. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.